Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a little bit of a chilly morning. It's actually heating up pretty good now that the sun's up. 63 degrees today. I've already been to town and got my toaster for the morning. And then I had to run even further down to Danville to get some gas and oil and stuff for the chainsaw. Because today we're going to break out the old chainsaw and do some cutting. We're going to be cutting all of the trees that's touching and around the shop area. And probably do some trimming up some other trees and stuff that I dealt with yesterday. So, yeah, it's going to be a busy one today. Going to have a little bit of chainsaw action. But it's a beautiful day to get out there and work the chainsaw. And I needed to get fuel and stuff anyways, because I got a ton of chainsawing to do on Come On Mountain as well. But made huge progress yesterday. It was a long day, worked until dark. And then went home, fed the animals, and then took a shower and literally sat down at the computer and started editing. So I got an awesome video coming out today on Come On Homesteading, guys. Awesome. Tons done. Very, very busy time in this video right here. I think y'all are going to enjoy it. It's a good one. It's about 40 minutes long, and been putting them out here lately. Already got another one recorded, just got to edit it, and that'll probably be coming out Saturday on Come On Homesteading. And I'll be filming again today. I'm trying to film as much as I possibly can, but yet at the same time keep everything moving, because it definitely takes a lot longer to film and work than it does to just work, for sure. But definitely making some good progress. Uber's running good, making my life a whole lot easier out there, just like I knew she would. It's crazy how much changes in such a little time with Uber on the scene. Let me get y'all some views. It's gorgeous out here right now. Give y'all something pretty to look at instead of my ugly mug. That rain has definitely helped out everything around here. Got a lot greener grass. It was brown everywhere before we got that last week of rain. Luckily, the rain has held off all this week. It's supposed to rain again Sunday, I believe. That's why I'm pushing so hard at the new place right now. I'm trying to take advantage of all these dry days. And also, it ended up getting wet out there, and then I'll end up digging ruts and everything else driving Uber if it's all wet. So, I'm trying to take advantage of all of these nice, dry, cool days, fall days. Supposed to have a cold front coming in next week, so I think probably next week I'm thinking it's going to get cold and start pretty much staying that way. Might have a couple of warmer days here and there, but we're approaching December, so normally once December hits, it pretty much gets cold and stays cold. So that is definitely coming. Slow it down. 46, 45, doing the speed limit. This little town right here is called Belleville. Working on the new property, that's definitely re-energized me, though. It's kind of nice to leave the house and go to work. When you live in your work area, it gets to be a little tasking and a little overwhelming. So like I was talking about yesterday, having a place to kind of break the monotony up and being able to jump back and forth, it's definitely brought back some motivation for sure. And I'm pushing real hard to try to get this shop ready to be able to use for this winter. But I also don't want to rush it and not do it the way that I want to do it. So I'm trying to balance the two, and then there's also just a ton of other stuff that has to get done in between. So just chipping away at it, but I'm loving the progress. I know one thing, when you pull into it now, it looks completely different, which y'all will see some of it in today's video, and then there's another huge change on Saturday's video, like huge. So, and I've found some really cool stuff around there so far as well. I just love these morning drives when it's nice and clear and you can see the mountains and the weather's nice and cool. I love it. It's the calm before the storm though, because as soon as I get to the new property, it is on like Donkey Kong. Margarita will be coming tomorrow after work, and she'll be staying tomorrow and Saturday. Tomorrow night we'll just be hanging out at the house. Saturday we're going to do a project on the new property, and then Saturday night I'm going to take her out on a date. We have not had a chance to really have like a date night with just me and her in a long time. So I told her I wanted to go on a date. So we're going to go on a date. We're probably not going to go far. We'll probably do the lodge up there at Mount Magazine. They got really good food and good environment and good views and stuff, and it's not too far from the house. So I'm excited about that. Excited to get dressed up and take my woman out. And she's excited about coming to do the project on the property. I've been sending her pictures and stuff, and she's just like, wow. But the video and pictures don't do it any justice. In person, it's pretty massive. Here's old Sunrise Building Supplies. I love those guys right there. Really, really good people. They have a deal from time to time where they have metal that roofing that people ordered and didn't like the color or ordered too much, and they'll give you discounts on it. I'm on their call list for that because I got a lot of metal roofing that I want. So I'm going to try to do it at a discounted rate. I want to put a metal roof on that shop because it has shingles, and there is one spot lower where you can see that it leaked. So before the roof goes to poo-poo, I would like to re-roof it with a metal roof on top and do some lean-tos off each side of it whenever I'm doing that. So I got my eye out on that discount metal. Hopefully I can find all colors that match to do the roof, but if not, if I have to, I'll paint it. I do plan on painting the barn and the shop eventually. I don't know what color yet, nothing like that, but I do want it to all match and kind of look good. As I'm clearing and doing all of this, I'm definitely starting to get a better vision of what the property's going to be and how much I'm going to actually utilize for my own personal use. So that's pretty exciting. I'm also very excited about doing a fence there because the ground seems like it's going to be very favorable for putting posts in, unlike up on the mountain. So definitely looking forward to that. And I'm definitely going to need to get it fenced because Domino went missing the other day for about an hour and a half, which y'all will see in the video today. And he normally stays right beside me, but he decided to roll out. I think I've already told y'all. So I definitely want to get a fence up out there as well. I have a funny feeling this coming up year is going to be the year of fencing because I got a ton to do up on the mountain and a ton to do at the new property. And once I started, it's pretty much going to be fence, fence, fence until it's all done. Now we're coming into Havana with the beautiful Mount Magazine right there. I'm also going to have Mount Magazine views in a couple of parts of the property before it's all said and done, which is going to be exciting to have a little mountain view on that property. I'd say the only downside to the property for me is it's so close to the highway, but it's a catch-22. I wanted a place that was close to all the amenities, like electric and water and fiber and all of that. Well, when you got that, you kind of end up pretty close to the road, and it's very accessible to the little town here, which is good. With me working out here every day, I got breakfast and lunch right up the street. Yesterday I ate a hamburger steak and mashed potatoes and corn and all that, their lunch special that they had there. It was good, but I'll tell you what, it filled me up. I had to talk myself into getting started again. I almost ate too much. But just a little morning check-in, guys. Give you a little update. Make sure that you go over to Come On Homesteading and check out the video today. You won't regret it, I assure you. Massive progress. These next couple of videos coming out is ones you don't want to miss. Make sure that you like and subscribe while you're over there if you haven't already, and do the same for this channel too, guys. It helps me out, helps me keep these videos pumping out for you guys, and also helps with the expense of all of this, and it's absolutely free, so hook it up. All right, guys, y'all have a good day. Do something nice for somebody. Take another step closer to your goals, but keep it real. Come on.